My name is John H. Chung, born May 18, 1929, in Kalihi. We had 5 children in our family: Eddie, Pearl, Betty, and Jimmy. I'm the only surviving one left. Well, I was the oldest one, and I went out independently and kind of look after them, when they're small. My parents were uneducated. My father had a 5-year schooling. My mother probably 4 years. They didn't have any education at all. My father was just working on a Fort Shafter post, taking care of the yards of the colonels and so forth, the generals. My best friend was my cousin Clarence. They call him Blue Bar, is the nickname. He kind of looked after me, took care of me, and we went swimming up in Kalihi Valley in a pond up there, and he taught me how to swim. Oh, we used to hang around the store corner, just a gang, talk story, and no trouble. We had a lot of fun. I went to Farrington. I finished my sophomore year, I don't know how. Then I had 7 part-time jobs before I was 16 years old. I delivered papers, I sold papers, I shined shoes, sold shoes, I carried golf. I was supposed to caddy for Admiral Kimmel, General Short, World War II, December 7th. And as I was walking to Fort Shafter to go to the golf course, a Japanese plane flew overhead in Fort Shafter. And the pilot looked down at me and waved at me. I waved back, I didn't know what was going on. Favorite job? Well, I was happy with all the jobs I had, See, when I came back from Japan in the Army, I was a buck sergeant, tree striper. And the recruiting sergeant asked me, "What do you want to do?" I told him I don't want to be in the infantry. So I wanted to work as a clerk, typist, just a clerk in headquarters. Okay, we'll send you to school. So they sent me to clerk typist school, Schofield. From there down to the old Tripler, then to the new Tripler. In sports, I was real skinny and real light. We had a 110-pound football league, and I played end, but I was no all-star. All we wore was our headgear and play barefoot. We had a converted garage as our house. We had five kids, mother and father living in there. We had a shower, but there was no stove in there. We went to grandma's house next door. We came from a very poor family, so Christmas time we had to go to a mountain and get a pine tree to bring it down and decorate it. Hand-me-down toys. I had 7 cars, I guess. The first car was a Dodge, I think. I got a picture in it. My favorite car was a 1996 Ford Probe. It was a beautiful car. The only thing they lacked was power windows. When it rained, you have to crank it up, But it was a 4-cylinder, no, 6-cylinder. But I really liked that car. Las Vegas. I enjoy it over there. That's my Disneyland. I played the video poker always. Well, I had many jackpots, but you can't beat the system. Personally, I prefer the old way. I don't know, because I knew where everything was. And since they renovated, I don't like it that way, really. Well, they renovated the entire interior of the California Hotel, and I don't like it that way. I stayed in California Hotel most of the time, you know, just gambling. Well, we're in the same neighborhood in Kalihi on Arsenal Road. That's by Rose Street in Kalihi. She was dancing the hula at night for the USO, and she's always busy. Then nighttime she also down in Waikiki dancing the hula professionally. Then while at Tripler, when I got there, they came up and entertained the troops at Tripler. So I met her and talked story. And her father, Willie, used to drive her down from their home to Waikiki to dance at night. So Willie saw me, he was happy because I drove her down to Waikiki. That started from there. Well, we had a big wedding. See, about 300 people, I think, and married at St. Teresa's Church. Oh, that was a blessing. How I came to move here, my good friend, Gregory Wong, stationed at Tripler, and I met him in the commissary. He said, "What are you doing?" I told him, "I'm looking for a house to rent." He said, "Buy mine. All I want is the down payment I put down." That's all. $17,900. The whole house. When I first signed up, volunteered, went to Japan, that was in 1946. I was trained in the infantry to go to Korea. We didn't know that Korea was going to start up a war. That was in 1950. And I came home, then I was assigned to Tripler eventually. Okinawa was a blessing. We had a nice government housing there, and I had a side job at the American Legion Club. The family used to go down and have breakfast every Sunday with me. I really enjoyed it there. We were living off post then in a hill, and I came home and saw the snake on a sidewalk. So I jumped on my car. My friend came out, "What are you doing?" "No, that damn snake." "Ah, don't worry about it." Boom, he killed it. They call it a hobble snake. No, but I did see one in the NCO club when they had a snake versus a mongoose fight. The mongoose won because he was too shifty. Well, it's really hard to keep up, you know. Thank God we have no war at this present time. Well, I leave it up to their parents to tell them what to do. I don't get involved. I'm extremely happy I lived this long. And we got great grandkids and many, many other young kids, you know. I'm really proud of you and Dr. Chelsea and Derek and his sister. You know. See, Susie was born in Kapilani Children's Home. Cheryl and Barry were born at Tripler. Barry was a preemie. He was 4 pounds, 14 ounces. And a policy then, if you're not 5 pounds, they won't let you go. So next day, they had to let him go. Next day, he was too active. 6 months later, he was 20 pounds. They had a special diet for him. Cheryl, oh, she's my guardian angel. Poor girl, she takes me and my family anywhere, hospital, commissary, PX, anywhere we want to go. And she don't complain. Say, God bless everybody.